Hey everyone, so should you be concerned about your Shiba Inu tokens? Be sure to watch this video until the end. Thank you so much for dropping a like, because we are actually dropping into a lot of news today. Now, the things you have to consider is how fast Shiba Inu is growing. Right now, it's stale, but we have to consider that these coins, they usually take 4 to 5 years. So for example, take Dogecoin. Nobody expected it to hit 72 cents. Like, people would call you crazy back in 2013 if they thought Dogecoin would hit such a price. I can't believe how young SHIB and how it has accomplished 1 year, 640,000 holders, market cap 4 billion, but things are coming to Shibarium and Shibanet. Now, we're going to be looking at a fun article. We're going to be looking at an article that disapproves all of this, saying that nothing is coming out, that Shiba Inu has no utility, and I'm going to be giving my own thoughts on it as a Shiba Inu YouTuber. So thank you so much for subscribing. But we can see Shibarium coming in here. That should be somewhere around next year, around fall. You know, everyone is expecting that around September or maybe even sooner, but it is in development and it takes some time to build your own blockchain if you will ever try. But we are also getting Shibanet. Now, there's a hidden army making sure that everyone is safe. Product work in unison, new markets are introduced. Now, we got listed on OpenSea, and that is a huge accomplishment. Getting listed on OpenSea is next level. We can see here, marketing team, product team, security team, Shiba Swap, all of these are coming. Like, this is... And there is a lot of things coming behind the development that they cannot discuss due to NDA, so non-disclosure agreements. But I am very excited to announce that, you know, we're going to be seeing so many teams getting in together to grow Shiba Inu. Now, Shiba Inu is a dog that just won't hunt. Now, traders should resist the urge to gamble on Shiba Inu. And this is the article I have saw before, but now I'm going to be reading it. We reached the copycat investment stage of cryptocurrencies. As an autonomous entity created the Shiba Inu last year, Shiba Inu is direct play on the Dogecoin phenomenon, as Shiba Inu is a breed of the dog feature at the Dogecoin token. So they're saying that Shiba Inu is basically a gamble, it's useless, and most traders should be cautious because Shiba Inu is going to be crashing. It's just a copy of Dogecoin, and I'm going to be disapproving that. Indeed, Shiba Inu produced tremendous gains earlier this year, and it's true, you know, a lot of us are still around. With crypto prices back on the upswing, there's a possibility that it will take off once again. So that's the really good factor. It might blow up once again, and I'm really excited for that. But the main appeal of Shiba Inu is rock bottom price. And that's why a lot of us bought. You know, it's super cheap. And if it ever goes to half a penny, just imagine. Like, that's going to be crazy. If it goes to half a penny, a lot of us are going to be simply rich by investing even $1,000. At the time of this writing, the token is selling for... You know, each for $1, you could buy more than 135,000 Shiba Inu tokens. With less than $7.50, you could own 1 million of them. In theory, if Shiba Inu ever exploded in value, it could become a fortune. Dogecoin famously took off a fraction of a penny to a high as 70 cents each. It wouldn't have been difficult to accumulate tens of hundreds of thousands of Dogecoin when it traded of those prices. When they hit 70 cents, however, suddenly a 100,000 Dogecoin represent a windfall and potentially a life-changing asset. So yes, definitely, you know, $70,000 can change your life. So why not buy up 1 billion Shiba Inu and hope for the best? Simply put, vanishingly unlikely that Shiba Inu will ever reach 1 cent, let alone any higher. The total maximum supply of Shiba Inu tokens is 1 quadrillion. That's 1,000 trillion of them. So 1 quadrillion Shiba Inu tokens. And a lot of people have been complaining how many tokens this is. Like, this is 1 quadrillion. This is not 1 trillion. This is 1 quadrillion, and that's 1,000 trillion. If Shiba Inu reached 1 cent, it would have a market capitalization of 10 trillion or 4 times as much as Apple. So if we would get a burn and we reach like 5 trillion, it would be actually insane. But it might never reach that without an actual burn. So without burning, you know, 50% of the supply, maybe even 5% of the supply would be greatly increasing the price. But the math of buying 1 billion tokens of the low price may be alluring, but investors may resist to throw the money simply at any long shot. The vast majority of low-priced assets trade as such because they simply aren't worth much, if anything. So if it reached 1 cent, it would be worth 5 trillion, which is not impossible, definitely not, especially if we hit cryptocurrencies 10 trillion, 100 trillion market, or even 10 trillion market. That's a lot of money, a lot of it. But a bet on SHIB USD or another ultra low price token looks like buying lottery tickets than investing. Sure, low price tokens may pump up in value, but most will never go anywhere. And capital tied in a long shot bet is the capital that isn't invested in real stocks or crypto project that could grow steadily over time. So that is definitely, you know, something to consider. The math of buying 1 million tokens at low price may be alluring, but the bullish article, you know, it could grow once again, but this is saying that there's a lot of cryptocurrencies that could go up in value even more. There's even more prudent way to get to 500% or 1000% style upside investing if you're right. Options. You can purchase long-dated call options, say for the year 2023. So you can say Bitcoin will hit 100K by 2023 and you can get massive returns. And pick one that you're confident in, something strong with a great growth profile, load up a call option and wait. In a stock rally significantly, the option should deliver a multi-bagger return. It's still risky to be sure, but it's not particularly likely that Shiba USD token will ever develop much practical use in the real world. So the article is saying that Shiba Inu basically has no value, as such profits from trading the token will be a zero-sum game. People say that they might like something like Shiba Inu is worth a little fun money bet. Now, this is something to consider, like, will Shiba Inu ever go up? And I think as developers actually do work on the project, it will go in fact up. The odds are, however, badly stacked against the average trader who is late to the party, like this one. So they're saying a lot of people are late to the party, but I think it's still super early for crypto. It's still super early for Shiba Inu, especially if we get its own blockchain, which we're going to be getting. So it could reach a new at its highest, maybe not in 2021, of course, but 2022, like that's definitely possible. Now, Bitcoin weekly outlook, why a 50K retest is likely ahead of Friday's US jobs data. So we're going to be seeing Bitcoin growing once again. And the most important factor is nobody expected for Dogecoin to blow up either. We just need the support of Elon Musk. We just need one single tweet of Elon Musk. That's all we need to see Shiba Inu massively growing. Timing and the pace of taper will not be intended to carry a direct signal regarding the time off of interest rate liftoff. Things to focus on next week. You know, we are going to be seeing El Salvador coming in strong and fast, and that is something I'm really looking forward to. With El Salvador coming in, with all of these countries coming in for legal tender, SHIB could definitely grow a lot more if it gets real world use cases, if it provides something to the world, if it has any actual utility. Right now, we do not have enough social media hype to reach a new at its highest. And that is a concern not a lot of people are talking about. That's the reason the price is down. Also that, and usually Bitcoin's price. And when, you know, the coin stays stable, it's the better sign than just dipping hard, because there's a lot of meme coins out there that just dipped heavily. As a result, disappointing job data could delay the Fed's decision to taper its asset purchase and help boost the price of risk assets, including Bitcoin. So the Feds might not buy Bitcoin just yet, as we're seeing less and less jobs available. We might be seeing an inflation. We might be seeing a lot of things, but really, really awesome things right now. For example, USSLP pair added with 25K per ship burn and 25K leash burn. And that is something I'm really looking forward to. Right now, we're going to be looking into so much more for Shiba Inu. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace everyone.